Okay then, so hello everybody, hello and welcome to yet another stream with Silverbird Actual. Today we're flying the GOL Boeing 737-800 series, Papa Romeo X-ray, Golf X-ray Zulu. It's the new GOL livery, just come out. This livery was by Hangar 226. I also know Gold Star is currently working on, but at time of going to, I suppose you can call it to press, but getting ready to go. It wasn't released. No, that's not going to work. No, definitely not going to work. Anyway, folks, so as you can see, I'm flying around today using EasyDuck camera. You can do things like fly under the wing, fly under the engine as well. But anyway, so we are at the low-cost terminal in Sao Paulo Airport. That's Sierra Papa Golf Romeo. So we've just jumped into the session. As you can see, I haven't even got my transponder set yet. But you can see it's actually quite a big airport, just recently expanded. From what I've managed to piece together, this is where the low-cost airlines leave from. This pier we're looking at now, that's the high-cost airlines. No, but on the end it's normally where you get your wide bodies coming in from various other parts of the world. As you can see, the airport's situated in a basin. On one side, well, from both sides it has rising terrain, which is always quite good fun to try and land in. But anyway, we'll jump back into our little aircraft. There we go. So, I haven't failed anything, because this is going to be quite an easy flight for me. So what we're doing is we're going from actually we'll go company route today, because it's cheating a little. It's going to blow it out the water if it's not actually imported it into the sim before loading, but ayo. So, that's our company route. Yep, it's got it. So the departure we're going to take is going to be from, well, the winds are 081 at 4. So 09 left presents itself in a Dolu 1 Alpha SID. Select. I can now go into Top Cat, the most essential Top Cat. Close friends get to call him TC. Da 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 da. Top Cat. I got PFPX up on the other side. Oh my word! I made the dummy mistake. I added PR Golf X-ray Zulu to my PFPX aircraft profiles, but I saved it as an A300 because that's obviously the first profile, and I mustn't have changed it. Altitudes and feet and inches in this aircraft. So. And we'll just take Papa Romeo X-ray Zulu. Right, so we're going to be taking $10.5 tons of cargo. So yeah, we'll do payload. Actually, we'll just take 0 fuel weight. I'm not interested in anything else. I'll just take 0 fuel weight, which is 61853. It's 6. This aircraft operates in pounds, doesn't know, works in kilograms. Peculiar. It's 61.8. There was the mistake. So as you can see, that puts us over MTOW in terms of fuel, but for this trip we shall require, if we take Galileo as our initial alternate, so yes, our release fuel is going to be 3.5 tons. What's the exact weight it's specified? Alright, 3,506. Oh, it must have been 8. There we go. So it's actually, the aircraft's lightened up a bit now. We'll just stick that in. Our alternate fuel is, well, it's our reserve is 1 ton as our reserve. 85 is the cost index, and our cruising altitude on this flight, bearing in mind, for those of you who don't know, the distance of this flight is 193 nautical miles. our cruising altitude, once we get up to altitude quite obviously, is going to be flight level 230. Slightly different to what the aircraft expects us to be flying, but no big deal. And that's done. I'll get the chart up in just a second to do that, but what I will do is I'll get our cruise winds from the flight plan. And it's a tailwind component of 6 knots. So our heading on most headings, I'll make it wind at 098. Winds 098 at 6. We'll call it that, and that then gives us a tailwind component. I'll now pull the charts up for the aerodrome. Again, I can't show you those. I would love to, but I don't want to risk it because I've got some outdated JEPs, and yeah, I think they are JEPs, and I don't want to risk getting in trouble for that. That's what I use for my charts. No, it's actually SVGL we want. Yeah, So, top cap's fired up now. Now that we've got our takeoff weights, we can just look at the transition altitude, 6,000 feet, as same as the UK. Peculiar that. Actually, I remember a while ago there was a thing I heard where somebody basically said they're going to go either one way or the other, and either the American or the British way, and they went the British way. So, I suppose what I said was right at the time, anyway. I must have closed Top Cut or something. Alright, so we're doing the takeoff, which will be from Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. Present winds are 613. At 3, temperature on the ground is 24 degrees, so it's reasonably warm. And QNH check reveals the QNH to be at just swing it over under 1022. Runway condition. Well, it's murky day, but the runway will be dry. Takeoff weight. So it's 65 tons, 400 kilograms. I'll just get the details for the D rate. Alright, so the aircraft's recommending we go flaps 1 for the departure, and then I go to because I'm in the northeast of England, 4, and I OBS. So it's a D rate to take off 2, which we can't get with this aircraft, and 35 degrees, which reduces the, it just reduces it stupidly. Okay, we'll get a center of gravity. We'll do the center of gravity hack. Hashtag hacks. Okay, now one thing I have omitted from doing is opening the passenger doors and allowing boarding. Alright, I just thought it walked me there. Alright guys, so this, my friends, is why you don't listen to the AFCAD placement within GSX. What we'll do is we'll just pretend we've been pushed into the stand. There we go. Yep. So apologies for that, folks. That wasn't my fault. So since boarding ain't gonna happen, we can close the doors, and that's my side can go to takeoff page. FO side can go to progress, and what we can do now is the APU's on. Fuel pumps can come on. APU bleed can come on, packs can all come off. That can come on. Hydros can all come on now as well. Okay, so starting engine number 2. and 2 is increasing. Come on. 18% N1. Fuel in. I'll switch to the audio one actually. We'll also just set flap from the departure. Whilst the engine is starting, because it's obviously the same and we don't need to monitor it as much, we can select a speed of 166 as our initial climb speed. 166. Runway heading here today is heading 095. I could have pulled out the chart as well, but we just couldn't be bothered at this stage. Likes 3,500 feet to initial restriction. There we go. Let's throttle on. My flight director, first officer's flight director. What we can do is I'll LNAV, and then on. What I'll do now is just remove very quick wheel chocks and we can taxi. So we're doing a single engine taxi to the runway. See, the aircraft is very slow off box when you take out one engine. The fuel flow is still, I believe it's about 10% lower than it would be if you taxied on both engines. And then now that we're away from the airport, we'll start engine up. We can switch that on. Fuel. I don't know why the aircraft is rocking like that. Because I've done single engine taxi outs in the real world. Also, since we're starting engines, this should be the previous anti-collision and taxi. Okay, starting at number 1. Starting potato. As you might have heard a random click there, that was my joystick connected back together because my joystick comes to pieces. It'll be a shadow. HGS to this aircraft. But anyway, it's the landing lights, it's the taxi light splash. That's what's doing it. Anyway, folks, so a little bit more about today's short trip we're doing. It's a very, very busy airlift in this country because obviously it's 200 miles by road and the airfares are meant to be not that expensive, and it's, you know, as opposed to taking you about 11 or 12 hours, it takes you less than one. So it's perks. But anyway, I'm just finding my way to the runway. But yeah, and we're going into Rio's Santos Dumont Airport. Don't ask about the desert currently crossing over my runway. They're my taxiway. Just drive over it. But it's, as I said, it's a very busy airport at the other end. As SDU is also is restricted to 1 arrival a minute, but it's single runway, and we'll show you. Hopefully, we'll get to show you the approach, or the interesting approach anyway. So auto brakes can go to RTO, spoilers can be command. Landing lights, generator ignition's continuous. On, oops, just type it again, packs on, APU off, strobe and steady. Okay, let's go for departure. So, runway entry procedure, clear on the approach, and transponder on TCAS, T8 or above. And takeoff, so it's nice and come on. What should do with flash? Just quickly verify the trim is moving to the right location. Yeah, it is now. you end up off-roading in these things so easily? I never off-road, and then now I'm off-roading all the time. For those of you who watched the previous video that I probably uploaded yesterday, it'll be included in that. Anyway, this video will be halfway through because it's a two-parter, because it's quite a bit of prep goes in a video like this. And if 40% in one engine stable, go around. Guts. Okay, so that's take off thrust set. 80 knots, slow hold. Okay.
V1. Rotate. V2.
What's the brakes? I'll make Euro. Okay, so we have to engage now. I'll take command back. Yeah, it was going to capture the cars stupid. Anyway, that's flat. So, we gotta use. I've screwed my mappings up here, guys. Which is the primary signal on the problem. They will hold at this opportunity until the next step up. It's probably 2 maybe 2 points. Likes, yeah, next one's 5.2. So we have 200 feet. Of course, you can see it's a very foggy day. Should we get the forecast for Rio up? No, it's quite nice weather in Rio. And it looks like we'll be using the scary runways, so stay tuned. Using just a shot with direct up the building. It's obviously not about ourselves, and the real world is not busy. Actually, control, we get the short ones. It's a legitimate thing. I'm kind of concerned about our landings, so I'm just doing. Actually, I do once we get this. No, it's really short, it's just standard. So as you can see, the engines currently on Subscirbe as well as this on. The column is not touching that nav, not touching that transponder, switch that on. Now we're climbing through 8,000, so it's time to take off that off. Might take 10,000 to take off the other lights. As you can see, the aircraft gets driven, it thinks it's light, but it isn't that light. 65 tons isn't particularly light for a MJ flight. What I'll do though is I'll turn myself up a little bit, because I've just been questioning how noisy it actually is today. 2 miles to GOL now. This is a 40-minute trip, so I think rather than editing together a big video, what I'll do, guys, is I'll cut the video here. We'll see you all when we approach top of drop for Rio.